Futu Holdings is a financial services company headquartered in Hong Kong, providing financial services to people in Asia, a lot of people in China. And the company is really growing, really creating a marketplace for themselves and flourishing. They remind me a little bit of Robinhood, who came into the scene, has just grown year after year. This company here looks really interesting, and I wanted to do a full valuation on the company and see if it's a good investment for me. I don't own any shares, so my decision will be either to buy or not buy shares in Futu. Let's take a look. Futu Holdings is a small cap at $16.8 billion. Overall, the stock is flourishing in 2025, up 52%. And over the 1 year, it's up 153%. What's there not to like about that appreciation? Analysts believe it's a buy, that it's a really good company, but it's priced rather expensively. And it might be the case of the price is appreciated so fast, these analysts haven't had time to update their price targets. The forward P is still only 20.48, and that's after the stock has appreciated 154% in 1 year, showing that the forward PE isn't that unreasonable. They pay a dividend of 1.6% on top of all that. The value of the company is really coming from, I think it's geographic positioning in Asia and just the real constant growth, just year over year of growth. 11.68% most recent trailing 12 months growth looks really good. And what's impressive is they're adding net new customers, net new users of their platform. So that's all organic. That looks great. Now, they are a Hong Kong based company, so they don't provide complete financials. So I can't see their cash flow. This is a little bit of a blind spot. So I had to use my best judgment on what I think the cash flow is going to be based on the income that they're reporting. They are very profitable. They do provide their net income, which is very favorable. Overall, their profit margin is excellent, 43.8. That's exceptional profit margin. So I'll use that and calculate the free cash flow. Looking at what analysts believe the company is worth, analysts, four of them cover the stock, and their price targets are below the current stock price of the company. And again, it might be that they need to update their price targets because a lot of them believe that it's a good buy. They just have a low price for now. The company is going to continue to expand their profitability real nicely, growing their profitability in 2025 by 27.6%, then another 14.5% in 2026. So that looks really good. I'll use that in my valuation along with the free cash flow. I performed a valuation on Futu Holdings, and I've come up with a 70% discount on their stock. And most of the value comes from free cash flow. They are very profitable and have a very good margin. Having said that, I'm estimating that they'll do at least 1.5 billion of free cash flow in the current year. I'm going to grow those cash flows by 20%. Since it's outside of my home country, I'm going to use a higher discount rate to get a better rate of return and cover the risk that I'm taking. Company has a very good balance sheet with cash at 1.5 billion, but they only have 472 million in debt. So it shows a very quality balance sheet. When I add cash, take away debt, and I include those with the net present value of all those cash flows, the company's actually worth about 34 billion, but their market cap's only 16.8 billion. So there's 103% discount available on the stock based on their free cash flows. Earnings per share, it's fairly priced. I would say it's fairly priced based on earnings per share, but it's that cash that I really depend on. And it's a 70% discount in my book. Having said that, I'm going to begin to buy into Futu where possible, looking for days when maybe it has a pullback and I can buy into it, and dollar cost average in a good starting position, and maybe over time add shares as I see fit. This is a terrific business. I'm going to continue to follow it, invest in it, and hopefully make some money on Futu Holdings. So that's my video on Futu. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the company. Let me know if you've heard of it, if you're investing in it, what you think. Really appreciate you watching the video, and good luck investing in 2025.